World of Reggae here, live and direct backstage at Reggae Jam 2018 with the big man himself, Exco Levi. Welcome on board into Germany.
Give thanks, thank you very much, Exco Levi, Rastafari. Always a pleasure to be in Europe, you know what I mean? Beautiful people.
For real, you've been here for what, 2 weeks now, and you've been touring quite a few different places, so we keep seeing your name popping up at lots of different festivals and things as well. How's the tour been going so far? Well,
it's been going well, I must, commend Canada, because this is the first time I've done probably 16 shows in Canada. You know what I mean? Festivals, you know what I mean? Multicultural festival. I did some in the US, and now we're in the Europe. We were in Austria, Finland, now we're in Bersenbrück Germany, and you know what I mean? It's always a pleasure. It's been 6 years since I've performed this festival, you know what I mean? And I really give thanks, It's a big up, there, Rasta.
But you see, for World of Reggae, we always see that Germany has been one of like your home countries because you had some of those early hit singles with Silly Walks that are based in Hamburg, right? In Germany.
Yeah, you're right about that, you know what I mean? And it's amazing, it's amazing to see from where it begins for Exco Levi from 2012, 2013, you know what I mean, to some place that I've been, Africa, Dubai, all over the world, from then till now, you know what I mean? And I must big up people like Ollie and Josh, Silly Walks. They're the one who first brought me here into Germany, you know what I mean? And it's always amazing and a pleasure to be back here, you know what I mean? Give thanks.
Every time, I think the last time we met was probably, about 2015. Quite a lot has happened since then. So the last time we reasoned was when Countryman was due to be released. Yeah. Since then, there's been so much more great music, and most recently, we've had the brand new album that came out at the end part of 2017, Narrative. Yeah. Big album. Yeah, man, give thanks. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? Our music that we sing the truth, you know what I mean? So it may not be the #1 song on your musical chart, but it is #1 in the people them heart. Yeah, man, and that is what important to me, you know what I mean? And just for you to mention the album and mention that you like the project, and just to go out in the field and see people and they say Exco Narrative, that mean more to me than actually the chart, you know what I mean? True. Give thanks. True. That album Narrative, there were so many big songs on there, but one song that I must ask you about, you decided to actually lick back the drop leaf rhythm track. Now tell me, why did you decide to bring back the drop leaf rhythm track?
Well, when that rhythm released, you know what I mean, I was still living in Jamaica, and I remember hearing that rhythm on the radio and hoping and wishing, you know what I mean, as a young artist trying to make it in this business, I hope and wish I would be on those tracks, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, we're a big man now and we go out there, and it just always reflecting in my memory, you know what I mean? And I just say, you know what, let me just put something on it, and the song title Money Can't Save You. And it's really a message music, you know what I mean? And it's the truth, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Yeah. Other songs that come into my head include Feel Like Dancing. What a vibe.
Well, Feel Like Dancing, my music, as you hear the rhythm, sometimes it automatically tells you something, you know what I mean? And that rhythm, were built by Cyrex, you know what I mean? European producer likewise, and he sent me the rhythm, and the only thing I could hear on that rhythm is just a good vibe, dancing vibe, and that song being good. I think I'm gonna do the video for that song too with my band, because everywhere we perform it, all over Canada, all over the US, all over Europe, the vibe and the energy is so right under that song. So I'm gonna do the video for it. Yeah, man.
You're an artist that's working with producers from not only Jamaica, but Canada and also Europe. Now, how does the vibe differ when you're working with, let's say like a Silly Walks against, say, working with someone like Donovan German?
Well, Donovan German, they are the stalwart, they are the foundation, they are the backbone of the business, you know what I mean? And their guidance and their instruction is I impolite, you know what I mean, to whatever I'm doing with Silly Walks, also with Ollie and Josh idea, because they are European but they understand the business, you know what I mean? They have over 25 years in this business, so they know what's right, and they always tend to lead you in the right direction. Music is really an experiment, so it's not every time you're gonna get it right, but once the message can't wrong, you know what I mean? And as I said, we put in a lot of work in song, and some of them everybody know them, and some people know them. You know what I mean? You have to just understand, so that's how music is. Because sometimes when you put out a song, it may not be big now, but in 25,000 years from now, that's the song, you know what I mean? So that's what music is all about. And once you understand that, you don't really pressure yourself when you put out a project. You just put it out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Rastafari.
What are the plans for the rest of 2018 and beyond?
Well, I'm still promoting the album. I have like 3 shows remaining on this tour. You know what I mean? I have Jambana, You know, it's one of the biggest reggae festival in Toronto. You know what I mean? I'm doing that Sunday. And then on the 1st, I'm going to a place called Barrie, Ontario, Blue Mountain. Okay. Way up in the hills. And then on the 17th, we're doing, like you have Times Square in the United States. In Canada, you have Union Station. I'm doing a major performance there. You know what I mean? And all these festivals, you know what I mean, is Exco Levi highlighting, closing there in Canada. And that is very much, you know what I mean, an honor for me, you know what I mean? And when these shows finish, I'm going to do some new recording. You know, we're still promoting the album, but I'm going to experiment with some different genre of music with the same message. You know what I mean? And because you have to know to appeal to the youths of today, you know what I mean? You have to give them your message in whatever form they are listening to it, you know what I mean? We love reggae music, we have enough reggae songs, we have 2 albums, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to experiment with some different genre and give them the message on it. Okay. Yeah, man, so that's the plan for the future. Okay. Yeah, man.
And in terms of like you as an artist now, musical instruments?
Well,
I see, yes, we have something on the table.
Well, it's just almost 2 years now I start to include the melodica in my set, you know, people love it, you know, I get a lot of recommendation, you know, people say, how are you going to play the melodica? So I decided, because I play keyboard, I'm not a big keyboard player, but, you know what I mean, I used to play in church, and so I just say, you know what, make my set different, include the melodica. I always love the melodica, I always love the keys, you know what I mean, and, you know, I'm going to play it tonight too, you know what I mean, give thanks, first time in a reggae jam, Exco Levi, yeah man.
Can World of Reggae be really, really cheeky here and ask you for a little snippet of what we can expect? Tonight? Live and direct, yes.
And the melodica?
Yes.
All right.
Nice. Wow, hot and exclusive, World of Reggae. Well, look, Exco, I know that there's plenty of other people that want to reason with you as well, so we're going to keep the reasoning short, but a closing message to all the people that have supported Exco Levi's music over the last 5 or 6 years.
Well, let's continue supporting good reggae music, positive reggae music. Not only Exco Levi alone, you know what I mean, because it's not I alone out there doing music. Right now, Samari on the stage, performing well, you know what I mean, very great artists. Ibamar, you know what I mean, Jesse Royal, all of them. Just support them music because it's positive message, uplifting message for the people, and that is what we do, you know what I mean? Give thanks.
Exco Levi, pleasure once again, and we'll link up very, very soon. One love.
Give thanks, blessed. Yeah, man.